BigEAstrology. Are you ready for the Astro-Weather week? News report? Cosmo report? You know what it is. Cancer season, June 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, Monday through Thursday. Let's see what's happening. What's going on, good people? Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. I'm here with the Astro-Weather weekly report. Wow, what a busy day. Already recorded a podcast that'll be coming out next week. I hope you enjoyed my episode that's out now with Debbie Solaris. Go watch that. Well, it's Monday, the day of the moon, the 24th. Tuesday, the 25th, the day of Mars. Wednesday, the 26th, NBA draft, Mercury. Thursday, Jupiter, the 27th. So the moon is in Aquarius. I'm coming a little late today. We're looking at 9 degrees, 4 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And the moon in Aquarius is at 9 degrees. We'll finish up at around 13 degrees, 14 degrees on the west side, okay? And this is just, I'm excited, right? I got another podcast coming out with Elizabeth Broussard from Stone Popsicles and Cindy Popsicles. She makes hemp and CBD popsicles. Amazing, great interview. That should be coming out on Wednesday. And then episode 220 live Thursday night. I think probably like 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and we're going to talk about some Cancer energy, some Cancer placements, and we're probably going to look at where we have now. Mercury and Venus in the sign of Cancer the crab. Yeah. I'm going to give it to you, break it down, right? It's Cancer season. And the Cancer birth chart sale is rocking until July 21st. It's $202 for the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary mini movie of your life with videos of planetary placements and audio transit recording of current and future transits to your natal birth chart. And just so you know, this is normally $260, $202. But with the $202, you could still pay the $40 to meet 30 minutes live afterwards, after you receive it, for Q&A. If you want to ask any live questions with me, you could do that. Now, all the charts and the services are for Cancer sun, moon, and rising signs. And you can book a natal birth chart, a solar return, or a secondary progression. All right. Check out my new thing, my new chain I got. What is it? Lapis Lazuli? I don't know. You know me and the pronunciations of these amazing crystals, but it's really drawn to it. I got it at the spiritual fair at Missy's Mysteries in Scottsdale. She's got this amazing store with beautiful crystals. As you can see back there, I just got a new amazing crystal as well. And that's the, oh my God, the black tourmaline and selenite, I believe. So really just vibrating high, feeling good, grinding for you. And I got to get back to work the charts. I got charts due today and tomorrow for clients. You know, BigEAstrology got you together. So early this morning, you're coming off the Moon-Pluto conjunction, okay, at 1 degrees. You're still in that now, but it's starting to pull away. So it could be some interesting energy just in the news. With the Aquarius moon, it's definitely emotionally detached. Freedom and liberation is on the mind, the cabeza. And sorry, I want to finish the Cancer birth chart sale. You could also book a 65-minute live chart reading over Zoom, normally $150, just $103 for you, Cancer. Excuse me, all right? So go check it out, but you got to book it directly with me at BigEAstrology@gmail.com. I think, next month's Coffee Talks, July 20th, Saturday, 2 hours, $20. And Friday, July 12th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 70 minutes, $11. And I'll be announcing the subjects and the topics, something good, something fun, something informative for you. BigEAstrology, you know how I do. And I'm getting ready for my IAMS conference presentation panel on August 30th. But what's really cool, on August 31st, I will be doing live 20-minute astrology readings there as well. So people can sign up for those. I'll give you the information but you should definitely check out the IAMS conference. It's in Chandler on the border, like of Phoenix. So look at my community page. I'll give you updates with that. If you want, you can come see me live and get a quick free 20-minute reading. Okay, so let's get to the astro weather. It's Monday. It's Cancer season. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Cancer. All this good stuff. Let's go up to check out the charts. All right, Astro Weather Week, BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, so we're not looking at a particular ascendant, although this is, and it's coming to be up later, but this is 4 p.m. Eastern, right, with this Libra ascendant. So you see the Capricorn moon, this 1 p.m. Aquarius moon. Hopefully you enjoyed the Capricorn full moon, and that energy can really play out until, the Capricorn new moon, so early January, okay? So let's really integrate these new beginnings and spiritual discipline and the reality that you want to create for your life. You got to honor Saturn, because remember, on July 21st, 29 degrees, we have another Capricorn full moon, okay, right as we go into Leo season. So it's very powerful. And then the 8-8 portal. So Juno, a lot is coming up, baby. So the moon in Aquarius, emotionally detached, freedom and liberation, okay, is definitely on the docket and on the mind. And there's a good start of the week for this moon is squaring Mars in Taurus, okay? And we have to kind of understand that today, this is where we could, really question some of the things about our investments, about social media, artificial intelligence technology, right? You're like, wait a minute, I don't care about convenience. I don't want a chip in my head or my hand. Please don't fall for that foolishness. And hopefully we can vibrate on a higher frequency so that doesn't become a reality for ourselves as in the collective, okay? But this moon will finish up around, like I said, 14 degrees. You see here with this chart, it's hitting the part of fortune, but that moves with the sun, moon, and rising. So don't get caught up on that. But we're still dealing with the nodes, and it is shifted. Look, over the weekend to 11 degrees, right? It was at 12 degrees for the Capricorn full moon. Now it's at the 11th degree. The lunar mansion behind the Aries North node at that degree is still the South node. And it can be very spiritual and karmic. It's really focused on your gifts, skills, and talents. And for Aries, it's about initiating. With the Chiron wound, we as a collective have got to be brave and courageous and initiate the new beginnings in our lives, okay? And just be mindful of that and don't be fearful. You got to initiate, take charge, be a leader, and go for it, all right? And we have the Cancer Sun, Mercury, and Venus. And Mercury, you see, is moving really fast, okay? It is flying through Cancer. This is why I'm going to talk about it on Thursday night, because Mercury and Venus and Cancer, it's definitely a different energy. What's Cancer, right? Home, security, right? The mother, the safety. It's slow to trust. It moves sideways, right? The crab, it's very sensitive. That's why it's got the protective hard outer shell. It's very protective energy. But what you're seeing here is, the Sun and Venus really, getting in this, still in this energy of the conjunction. And this Sun, obviously, it's, going to be, I would say about 6 p.m. Eastern, between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern, it'll be at 4 degrees. Remember, when it ingressed in to start Cancer season, it was late at night. So each day, it will take to the evening on the East Coast, late afternoon on the West Coast, for it to get to that next degree, which is why the 21st is the end of Cancer season and the Capricorn full moon, but it also is the start that night. I'm not sure of the time yet, but it'll be the start of Leo season. Does that make sense? All right. So just understand how that stuff works. Jupiter Gemini is dancing. Okay, it's 6 degrees. So we're coming off the energy of the moon trine Jupiter. So you may have felt that this morning. I know I felt it when I was doing my podcast, just talking about knowledge with the brother Jay Clay. And oh, you guys are going to love this for next Monday, episode 221. Jay Clay is a spiritual MC. And your boy, BigEAstrology, aka E Complete, and Jay Clay, were spitting some bars and rhymes. A lot of fun episode. And then I've got another lyrical giant, Farishay, coming on Wednesday. We'll be recording that. That'll probably come out the next following Friday. Okay. So stay tuned. You know, BigEAstrology, I'm bringing you some amazing guests, and I hope you're watching and commenting and sharing. I know it's not live, but some people will come back live. But really just tune in. Knowledge is Love Astrology podcast is rocking. And I just released my Part of Fortune video in the first house. Part of Fortune house series you guys voted on. I started it. And later this week, series in Scorpio will be coming up as well. So really just working hard for you guys. And, you know, Ceres Goddess of Harvest is kind of like in that energy of opposing Mercury and Cancer. So this is where you can definitely, you know, even with the family, as you're hiking and chilling at the beach in nature, get that Schumann resonance, but also tune in to, you know, focusing on foresting and foraging in the forest and getting the good food. Chiron in Aries, you know, I have to find out when it's going to leave and go to Taurus. But remember, I told you, Chiron does a longer dance in Aries and Taurus than any of the other signs. I don't know why, but it is healing, whether you have it natively or not. It is really trying to heal the karmic wound of us all being able to take charge of our own lives, to be independent, pioneering mavericks, to initiate and to be leaders in our own lives. Okay, we got this and we can do this, but we have to be brave and courageous. Okay, this Aquarius moon is also trining the Libra South Node. Okay, so this is where there can be some people that maybe you dated online before reaching out to you today, right, for another summer fling or connection. But also, you know, this could be a day where you even get some old photos and digitize them, or get some, you know, put things in your iCloud, clean up your computer, things like that, right? I've had a little overload on my computer, so I've got to, you know, create my folders and put all my stuff, because I do so much work and so many videos, my computer gets like boom, blown up. So it's a good day, you know, always with Mars and Uranus. Spend some time in nature, Jupiter and Gemini. Definitely about the podcast. So watch Knowledge is Love, but also, you know, check out my shorts on YouTube and my IG channel. Follow me, BigEAstrology on Instagram, so you can see some amazing videos and stuff with all my clips from all my guests. But yeah, this is a good time. And, you know, eventually you're going to feel this Mars get closer and closer to the conjunction to Uranus. And remember, just pray for everybody dealing with the fires and stuff. There's a lot going on right now out there in the collective, and people are dealing with a lot. So send love and prayers for everybody across the world, right? We want healing, safety, no more murder, you know, prayers for Palestine, Congo, everywhere. All right. Let's get to the Astro-Weather for Tuesday, June 25th. Wow. The clock is ticking, y'all. All right. Get ready for a hot July. And yeah, just spread the love. All right. BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, think about it. Tuesday, the day of Mars. Well, we're looking at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, and it's June 25th. Good people. So you're dealing with this Aquarius moon. Remember I said 14 degrees, 13, whatever. So it wound up now this at 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific. On Tuesday, it's going to be at 21 degrees. So it's going to finish up at about 28 degrees on Tuesday night. So early Wednesday morning, right, around 4 a.m., a little after 4 a.m. Eastern, we'll get into the Pisces moon Wednesday morning, and you'll have that Wednesday, Thursday, and the majority of Friday. Okay, so that's where you'll have a Pisces Aries moon weekend. Okay, so 21 degrees, the moon will be squaring Uranus and Taurus. Okay, and Tuesday's the day of Mars. You want to run your errands, lift your weights, be busy. That moon squaring Uranus, there definitely could be some things going on in the news where unfortunately there could be some sudden events, some sudden decisions about social media, maybe even some restrictions, maybe some announcement about this potential TikTok ban or sale, even things with your boy, Warren Kitty on GameStop. Look for that type of stuff, but also just be mindful. Don't get into arguments with people on social media about who's better, who's right. Even in the spiritual community, I don't think that we should be, clapping at each other and things like that. I don't get into it, but I see where other people sometimes, are judging or, just doing things with each other. And, with Saturn in Pisces, it's just not, we have to be mindful and careful. And really, spiritual discipline. We're going through tough times, but everything's going to be all right. But don't get caught up in people giving you nothing but gloom and doom. But also don't get caught up in people giving you everything is just, bunny rabbits and cookies. We're living we're in a spiritual reality of the fifth dimension, but we're living in the 3D physical world. We have to be grounded in realistic earth energy, right? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and practical into our everyday lives, but that means also doing the spiritual work so that you can choose a better timeline, so that you can live in love and gratitude and authenticity, right? You hear me talk about that all the time. And so I'm always going to be positive, but it doesn't mean that I'm not realistic and telling you like, hey, there's going to be some crazy stuff jumping off between now and 2027, but you're going to be all right. But that just means you have to take charge of your own life, be that independent pioneer maverick, and really put in that spiritual work and discipline. So remember, the Cancer sun today is at 5 degrees. We're seeing the Mercury, moving along faster now at 17 degrees in Cancer. And it's really opposing that Goddess of Harvest energy now. And then you're dealing with this Venus, right? So that's why I'll be talking about the Mercury and Venus coming up on Thursday, and they'll both still be there. They're not going to move that fast. Lilith is still, true Black Moon Lilith, not the mean position. The mean position is heading into Libra, but, we're looking at the true Black Moon Lilith, and that's the oscillating apogee. So it kind of bounces around. It's your root chakra, your gut instinct, your pheromones, hormones, your yes/no response. It's your tribe, but it's very strong, divine and dark feminine, like a female Pluto. It's repressed and rejection type energy. So when you have it in Virgo, there can be some people challenging you or questioning you about your health. Some people don't believe in medical astrology. Well, that's why I had Heather Earlin on, who is a medical astrology teacher and expert, and we talked about it. So you watch that episode because it can help you. Amit Diaz, watch that episode. I can't talk today. Chinese medical practitioner, giving you things to heal. Anjani Seagrass, planets and plant medicine, right? So you understand the plants and the herbs that connect to the planets, so you can take care of your own health. That's knowledge is love, right? That's the podcast, but that's the agenda in terms of wanting you to get insight and information, even from my Astro-Weather, to really help guide you to take care and heal your own lives so you can feel self-empowered. There's no victimhood in astrology, okay? There shouldn't be in any aspect, but that's what we're dealing with, even still with the Neptune Pisces energy. Now, remember, the retrograde is starting in the evening on around 6:01 p.m. Eastern. Saturn retrograde in I'm over here looking at Cancer, but Saturn retrograde in Pisces, June 29th to November 15th. And you can still purchase that coffee talk, 2 hours, $20. It was amazing. We had a great group of people, and I taught the lesson on all the 12 houses in astrology and Saturn retrograde in Pisces. And I may share a clip on my YouTube channel, and it will be in my playlist of astrology teaching and coaching. And it was a lot of fun. Okay. Astrological Coffee Talk with Eric is a blast. And I love it when you guys come and people come worldwide. And it's my 11th house crew. We talk about astrology, we learn, we share, we talk about spirituality, but everybody has a voice and different perspectives. I lead everything and teach, but you definitely can be heard there and just share your thoughts and insights on astrology and really gain a lot of information. All right. So just hit me up. Same thing with Cancer Birth Chart Sale, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. But the 29th to November 15th, Saturn's going to go retrograde. They're in the conjunction energy. Neptune, I believe it's in July. I don't know the date. I will get that for you. But, this is a good day. I think mainly with this Aquarius moon, the square to Uranus, this is where you probably want to do something to calm down the nerves. Very sensory day. Music may help, more light music, lotion, an Epsom salt bath, and maybe grounding and meditating with your crystals. All right. So enjoy Tuesday. Let's get to the 26th of June for Wake Up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Big E Astrology, the poetry. Pew. Alright, you know what it is. June 26th, Wake Up Wednesday, NBA Draft Night. Believe it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the moon's in Pisces. So, remember I told you it would finish up early in the morning in Aquarius. And so the Pisces moon at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Let's check it out. Pisces moon, 5 degrees. So it'll finish up at around 11 on the East Coast, 12 degrees on the West Coast. And so you're going to have this Pisces moon. Remember I told you Wednesday, Thursday, and a good part of Friday when we come back with the Astro-Weather weekend report for the Pisces Aries moon weekend. Pisces moon. So little secret astrology. So if somebody has a Pisces moon in their natal chart, it means that your mother was not able. She was a great mom and loved you, but she was not able at your birth to nurture and care for you the way she wanted to. Could have been postpartum, depression, some sort of escapism. Maybe she had the epidural and she had to deal with pain and had pain medicine. There's something that happened. You can ask your mom and she will tell you, but that's the story with the Pisces moon. They're very intuitive and psychic, very creative. Kendrick Lamar, Tupac, Cheryl Taylor, Prince, Michael Jackson, Kanye West, Janae Aiko, even Kim Kardashian, but whatever. Sorry, no, don't want to hate, but she's not necessarily super. Although she does have a lot of businesses, so I guess the creativity in some ways, right? So the Pisces moon, you'll see on Thursday, right? It will get in that conjunction with Saturn. So what you're also going to experience is this Pisces moon squaring Jupiter in Gemini. Okay. And, that's where you emotionally on Wednesday could have some different ideologies, different conversations about beliefs. There could be some deception or illusion, some gossip. There could be some stuff on the television or the film, the media, wherever, social or regular, even in newspapers, where you're being misled about, some sort of communication, some sort of beliefs and philosophies, right? So just be mindful of that. Also, it is going to be opposing the good old Juno and Lilith, okay? So you'll feel that probably a little bit more on Thursday. Okay, and we're still dealing with the true black moon Lilith. The nodes are still at 11. Um, and honor the Libra South node. You have every right for healthy boundaries in your life and to demand respect. I don't care if it's your husband, your wife, your kids, uncle, aunt, parents, grandparents, siblings, neighbors. No one has the right to steal your joy, to be an energy vampire. And if you don't know that term and what it means, it's like people should light up. People should light up when they see you. If people are kind of gossipy all the time and mean or always negative when you talk to them on the phone, well, maybe you should just kind of limit those conversations or stop them altogether, cut them off. We are in very intense spiritual times. The veil is so thin, we don't want people in our auric field physically within 6 feet of us with negative energy because we can pull that in and absorb it, right? Somebody gossiping, depressed, drug user, abuser, drug dealer, whatever. You don't want that around you. You really don't. And this Pisces moon is beautiful, right? Because it's trining, it's trining the sun in Cancer, and you're going to feel the trine, right? And remember, this sun is at 6 degrees. So the Pisces moon, 12 noon, you're going to really feel that trine, 12 noon Eastern. And then it will get to, as you're going to bed, right? It's going to be in the trine to Venus. So Wednesday night after the draft, it's a good night for love. I have to let wifey know. Oh God, and our anniversary is coming up on Sunday. I can't wait. 16 years of marriage. We're gonna celebrate. Okay? We're gonna celebrate. I'm very excited. I have the best wife ever. God is so good. Okay. Um, but yeah, this is where June is ending. I think in a good energy, and even part of July, and then Saturn retrograde could be a little tough. It's where we got to stop the illusion and the self-deception, right? Being deluded, lying to ourselves, the deception of fake spiritual people and fake religious people. Okay, listen, everybody could get some, right? And but you have to guard your energy and also don't be so naive. I get it. People are so spiritually hungry and curious. And that's why I try to be so open and transparent. I am far from perfect and I judge nobody, but I also let you know what works for me, right? I like to ground in earth and nature. Mars and Uranus and Taurus, hopefully you're not by any of these crazy fires and sending love and prayers, but also this moon is going to sextile Mars. Okay. And that's going to happen, really Wednesday night as you're going to bed. And this could be a good energy for the draft and maybe some confusion with trades or why teams, did certain things in the sports world. And oh, and I forgot to mention, right? Tonight, Monday night, Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, NHL Stanley Cup Final, Game 7. Um, I gotta believe the momentum's with the Oilers, but I think the Panthers at home should probably be able to pull it out 4-3. Um, but if Connor McDavid can pull it off, this would be the greatest comeback maybe in sports history. And surely I'd love to see that too. I'm not the biggest hockey fan, but I grew up as a New York Islanders fan, as a New Yorker, and I just like I like hockey playoffs and I like a game 7. Anybody can get into that. So yeah, moon, and remember, Wednesday is the day of the lungs. A lot of emails, communications. You can do some jumping, walking, breath work, okay, for your health. And yeah, ground in earth and nature. Mars, move, go play in the beach, walk in the grass, all those good things. And this Pisces energy, you can also see. There's not much going on in Sagittarius besides the galactic center. I was going to see the square, but it's mainly the square to Jupiter, and then tomorrow and Thursday the opposition to Juno and Lilith. Okay, and obviously the trine, the sextile to Mars, but the trine to the Cancer Sun and then Venus. Okay, so it's a good day to watch my new podcast, right? 2019 with Elizabeth Broussard learned about the Pisces escapism. the stone popsicles. But what's great is that, most only 10-15% of the medical schools teach it, but the endocannabinoid system is in our bodies. God created hemp and created the marijuana plant. This country has made it illegal for so long, and now it's finally getting off the federal list as a felony drug, because it's not really a drug, it's medicine. And it does help with arthritis, dementia, epilepsy, Alzheimer's. I used to give CBD and THC to my mom, and it was such a blessing for her. And it made her more verbal and more clear. Okay? So, and I love you, Mom. Pisces moon. That was my mom's moon. So, all right, you guys, let's get to Thursday in the astro weather. The 27th. All right. We're going to go a little bit later. Maybe we'll go for the NBA draft round 2, 4 p.m. Eastern, and see what's popping off in the cosmos in the astro weather. BigEAstrology and Cancers hit me up. And this is a good time with all this energy in Cancer for like love and coming back home to your heart and your family to book a love chart reading with me. I just had a client book one. Check out BigEAstrology.com for all my services. All right, Astro Weather Wednesday. Bye. Let's get ready for Thursday, the 27th of June. BigEAstrology. Pew. All right, try it Thursday, BigEAstrology. Well, the Pisces moon is dancing, and I decided to go a little bit later, and in doing so, the moon, is already past the energy of the conjunction of Saturn. So, when you're dealing with Thursday, moon conjunct Saturn, it is definitely about expanding your beliefs and really your spiritual discipline. I'm looking at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and that is the start of the NBA draft round 2. They're doing something new this year in terms of 2 days. It used to just be in 1 day, and there's only 2 rounds. So maybe LeBron James Jr., Bronny, will get drafted on Thursday. We'll see, right? I think LeBron has that, if I'm not mistaken, that Pisces midheaven. Okay. So that'll be kind of interesting. Well, what's on the docket, right? This moon at 4 degrees, at 22 degrees, it's going to finish up at around 26 degrees on the East Coast, 27 on the West Coast. Okay. So like I said, Friday, you're going to get into the Aries moon pretty early, probably like 7, probably around 7 a.m., 7, 8 a.m. So we'll be looking at really the majority of the weekend will be Aries moon, and then late night on Sunday, or Sunday late evening, we will get into the Taurus moon. So it'll be an Aries Taurus moon weekend for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So as we get into the astro weather on Friday, I'll probably be looking at 9 a.m. Pacific. The moon will probably already be at like 1 or 2 degrees Aries, okay? Maybe even 3, 12 noon Eastern. So what's going on Thursday? Let's focus on Thursday, right? I'll be back for the weekend. So the sun is 7 degrees, and it's getting closer to the conjunction to Venus, right? You're feeling that energy. And this Pisces moon is coming off the trine to Mercury. Mercury's dancing, right? This is when I'll be on Thursday night. What did I say? Probably like around 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So just 2 hours after this. And you see, we're dealing with that moon trine Mercury energy. It's a great time to come on live and talk to you guys, all right, about Cancer Venus, Cancer Mercury. So you better represent for BigEAstrology Thursday night, episode 220. So Lilith still, dancing, and Juno and Pisces. And so you're going to have the moon coming off the opposition to Lilith more late Wednesday night to like Thursday morning, okay? 5, 10, really more late Wednesday night. And the nodes are still at 11. And, we want to take that opportunity with this Capricorn in Ceres, it's almost in the energy, since it's been retrograding, to like a T square with the Aries North Node and Libra South Node. So it's also where we can really understand that we need to nurture our own dreams and goals and hard work, where we need to push and not worry about what our partners, our business partners, our friends, family think about us. We need to nurture our own fashion, our own style, our own self-worth, our own career choices, and also even what we eat. It's okay if everybody in your family is a carnivore and you want to be a vegetarian or eat a lot of fruit or plant-based, but just be mindful that some of the vegan and plant-based movement is to get you to eat processed foods made in a plant, right? And that's not the agenda. The agenda is to purify and cleanse your body by juicing, by eating raw foods, by eating fruits and fresh veggies, not by stuff made in a lab to kind of give you options that are not really fruits, vegetables, or meat. Okay, so just have discernment and understand that nutrition and health is so important now. We don't know what's coming up in the fall. We don't know what's going on with this bird flu thing, and what they may be deciding or planning for the next pandemic. So just always magnesium, iron, sunshine, vitamin D, vitamin C, sea moss. You guys got this. I say it a lot, but I only say it because I love you guys. I want you to be at your best. God knows I'm trying. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but Aries North Node in my sixth house, I lift weights 7 days a week. I feel strong and good. Now I got to get back to jogging and running too. Okay. But I'm ready. So Thursday's going to be good. Spiritual discipline. There could be this Thursday rebellion against authority. And I think there could be some revelations about stuff. So let's just come together, hold space for one another, and let's do the best we can to help each other. All right? Because that's all I'm about. All right. You know how your boy does. But this moon, right, is going to finish up, like I said, 26, 27. So you're going to go to bed Thursday night, going into Friday with this, conjunction to Neptune. Very intuitive, psychic night Thursday. And take advantage of that. Maybe do some meditating, toning, even tap into the sound bowl, or just some sort of spiritual practice. Thursday night could be really good. Definitely a good night to get into the Epsom salt bath and chill with your crystals. Even this moon trining Mercury, right? Maybe after my podcast, Knowledge is Love, maybe I will take a crystal Epsom salt bath. All right. It's the Astro-Weather week with the Aquarius and Pisces moon, the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Peace. Pew. All right, y'all. That's a wrap. Astro-Weather week, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, Monday through Thursday. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Remember, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, the best days to work out, lift weights. Wednesday is good for walking, deep breath work. Just try to give you some insights, all right? Because Tuesday is Mars, lifting the weights above the shoulder. Thursday is Jupiter, hips and thighs, hiking, jump rope, just even, lower body weights. And then Saturday is Saturn, the day of spiritual discipline and the Sabbath. But Saturn also does represent the bones, your lineage, your discipline and structure, right? Being organized, but also it's machines. So you can just do a full, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you're golden. All right. Other days are not bad. Sunday's good to work out. Monday you shouldn't. Wednesday's good, but Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, honestly, if you work with the energies of the planets, they will guide you and be a blessing. All right. So thank you for watching the Astro-Weather Weekly Report. I will see you Friday. I'll see you live Thursday night. So make sure you come join me. I think it should be 9 p.m. Eastern. And if I can, I'll come on 8:30. I'll let you know. check community page, but also go watch the episode 218 with Debbie Solaris. It's powerful. She shares her ET contact story. They talk about aliens, UFOs, the Galactic Federation, spiritually where we are, how we're ascending, good ways to activate your third eye, your pineal gland, to declassify, I can't even talk today. Forgive me, goodness gracious, but you know what I'm talking about. Calcify. Thank you, God. So enjoy the Aquarius and Pisces moon. Pray for peace and freedom all over the world. And yeah, I'm getting excited. 16 years of marriage this weekend for your boy BigEAstrology and my beautiful, amazing wife, Alana Taylor. God is good all the time. All right, be smart, be wise, be careful. Remember, knowledge is love. And I think maybe the end of this week or early next week, be back with another newsletter. Take advantage of the Cancer birth chart sale. You can also sign up for Coffee Talks now. The 12th and the 20th, $11 and $20. I will announce the subjects, but you know they're going to be good. And Cancer birth chart sale, BigEAstrology@gmail.com. Sign up for the newsletter. You don't want to miss them on the website, right? I had just had somebody wanted me to send it to them, and I did. So BigEAstrology@gmail.com and sign up for the newsletter at BigEAstrology.com. Astro-Weather Week, 24th to the 27th. Peace.